Alright, g'day guys, I'm Chris. Thought I'd show you some of my skills for this position offering over in Perth. I don't know if my narration's going to be too great if I'm concentrating on showing stuff, but let's have a look. Alrighty. So, this is an unreleased Adobe Air project, just to show you
are about to enjoy
a bit of what I've done in regards to phones with touch tap events and Adobe Air and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, have a look. It's not focusing too great, but bear with me. Alright, so basic controls. Set it up how you want, all that kind of stuff. Left hand steer. Let's go. Alright, so there we go, touch controls. Yeeew! But yeah, my problem is I generally make games too complicated, as you can see by the amount of buttons here. Whoa! But yeah, you get the idea. And this is actually ported from an ActionScript 2 project, which was released online with Mochi Media advertising back in the day. But I actually haven't released this onto the Google Play market. I've been waiting to get a bit of cash for the soundtrack. But really, once the development was done, I kind of just lost interest. You know, I'm not about the business side of things. Yeeew! But that gives you some idea of how it works. And there was Google Play rewards integrated and all that kind of stuff. And I didn't make it a paid game, but you could pay to remove advertising. It shows an ad every time you die. Not every time you die, but every time you lose 6 lives. Yeeew! Anyway, that's probably enough. Alright, so let me show you some other projects. But yeah, obviously that was all Flash. You know what I'm talking about. But C# is another thing that Richard mentioned to me, and I haven't used it for games before, but as you can see, this is my work zone at the moment. I've used it for this, which is an Arduino project. There you go. Which is all C#. And I just wrote a little operating system in here. I've done a few other C# projects, but I'll just send you that in the email or something. But yeah, we've got a pot slider and a button, and it does teach you good coding standards when you do this kind of stuff, because yeah, it's only got a 32 kilobyte max, so if you mess around with your programming, you're really not going to get anywhere with this stuff. Let me show you a Flash project. This is also unreleased. I'll just restart. This is from a few years ago, which we developed right when Flash was starting to die, so we sort of optimized it for browsers, me and the artist. And I don't know, just halfway through, you know, browsers started turning off Flash and it wasn't going to go great, so we'll probably come back to it in Unity or something similar. But this music's by me, it's all written by me, art's not by me obviously, it's by a Serbian guy actually, who's pretty cool. Hopefully I can control it while holding this camera, but we'll see. You get the idea. Cool music, sweet game, yeah. And alright, it was still a beta, but we'll see what we can do. We'll go to level 1. So this is the full menus. Review your mission. Weapon screen, you can choose your loadout. You can buy all these items, all this kind of stuff. Pumping room, where you level up your stats. There's great art by this guy here, but you can level up all this kind of stuff, so yeah, as you can see, I've had plenty of Flash experience. I've taken it too far, if anything. Let's pump some iron here. The voices are all by me as well. You know you need to be manly if you want to make a manly game.
Biceps are like a child's compared to mine. Yo, why are you gonna say that?
The game also has full squad AI as well, and you can level up your squad members here. Let me just try and make this easier for myself. Alright, so you can choose their weapons, level up their stats, Anyway, let's just go. But yeah, we pushed Flash pretty much to the limit. It was never made for this, and we tried to get out of it by exporting it as an EXE with DirectX support, which works. But yeah, we'd arrange the graphics for size, for distribution online rather than as an EXE, so kind of snookered ourselves a bit. But yeah, all kinds of weapons. I'll try and play this one-handed here. There we go, here's a good one. So I'll just chuck this out. No, not the most exciting demo here, but you get the idea. So incoming team members, and I need them just because I'm playing one-handed and I won't actually be able to defend myself properly. Anyway, let's go. So they'll come with me. And you can give them orders as well. Send them forward. And they take cover and reload and throw grenades when appropriate, all that kind of stuff. All these cover objects are destroyable. It's part of the game to... So there we go, look at them go, yeah. So in terms of making what I want happen in Flash, it's not a problem really. And we will be releasing this game in the future obviously, but it's not really a priority. We're both working on other projects at this time. Yeeew. Anyway, that's a pretty good cross-section. There's obviously a lot more to this game, but I'll send you a link and you can mess around with it yourself. One-handed it's a bit terrible. Let me swap hands here, but there's all your shooting, reloading and that. I'm getting dominated by this grenade guy, hang on. Yeah. So you can smoke your stogies, change items, throw grenades, call in helicopter strikes, use your alternate weapon, which you can pick up a weapon in your left hand, use it at any time. What else? There's binoculars, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I don't know, I'll sum it up in the email, but check that shit out is all I've got to say really. Alright. Hopefully I won't have to edit this. Thanks guys.